It is thinking. We are live. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Meal Prep Sundays with the DFAM. I'm Margot Drake, the mom.
I'm Steve. Hi.
The dad.
I'm Ellie.
Ellie in the kitchen. Ellie, what are we making?
Tonight we're making an Asian inspired meal prep with a few different sauces and a few different carbs that we can use to make a couple different dishes.
Hey, can you repeat that? I don't know if it glitched on our end or if it glitched overall, but it sounded, we only caught a little bit of it.
Oh, okay. So it's Asian inspired meal prep, and we have two different sauces, two different carbs, and using that we can make a bunch of different meals with it.
Mix and match.
Yep. So we have Szechuan sauce, we have Thai peanut sauce, we have veggies for stir fry, we have protein for stir fry, and then we have the bedding itself. And there's lots of different options. If you saw the picture, you saw there's so many different combinations. First, we promise to always check in with our percent to goal. So that is Steve's job.
Not in the spot. All right. You guys know that we all have our financial goals, and we want to share those to keep us on point. So right now, Steve and Margot are at 0.63% to goal. Stevie is leading the pack. He's at 10% to goal. Ellie is still at 0% to goal. She's pacing herself.
We're not in the negative though.
Teddy is at 6.23% to goal.
And everybody has a different dollar amount. Everyone has a different time frame. We had a really big accomplishment in the last week, DFAM. And talk about what we did in the last week as far as Ellie's education.
Oh, you paid off your last term of college tuition.
Yes, I did.
2 debt-free degrees.
So we're going to have right now we have 2.5 debt-free degrees. We're working on the third one. Yeah, that's awesome, Ellie. I'm proud of you.
Okay, we're going to get started on the recipes. If you are just tuning in live, welcome. You can get the recipes right here. Hold on. Okay, for today's recipes, you can text family to 616-344-4401 or go to www.dfam.life. The recipes will magically show up in your inbox and you can follow along with us. Ellie is going to kick us off with a little cocktail, right?
Yeah, a cocktail. So I decided tonight's cocktail is going to be a warm cocktail because it's been really cold outside, and darker liquors make me warm inside. So we're going to use a darker whiskey, bourbon. We're going to use Maker's Mark. And for this, it's a hot toddy. It's a well-known cocktail. So you're going to start off with 1.5 ounces of the liquor. Make sure you measure it so you can remember how much you're drinking. And then you're going to use a little squirt of honey.
Like how much? A tablespoon or a teaspoon?
A teaspoon. It kind of depends on how sweet you like your drinks. I like mine sweeter.
You can adjust a little.
Yeah, exactly. And then half of a fresh squeezed lemon, so like 1/2 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon. Oops. And then for the spices, we're going to use cloves, just a few cloves because they're really potent. I'm putting in 4. No, I'll put in 5. And then, not that. And then for this drink, you don't add ice to it, so you have to stir it because bourbon drinks you typically don't shake. That messes with the liquor.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you don't shake bourbon or whiskey drinks. So you mix
bruises the liquor.
Yeah, you don't want liquor to be bruised.
Ellie, I don't know if you know this, but Grandma McKillop and your grandma Dieger were always trying to sell us hot toddies when we were sick.
You're supposed to be good for when you're sick.
Because it just did not sound good to me.
And then you pour all that. You don't even have to strain it. You pour all that into a mug. I like to use mason jars for some reason. And then you top the rest of it off with hot water. I already heated it up. So it's good with hot water. And it's a really light drink. It's really good. And then you add a cinnamon stick to it.
Nice.
And then you garnish with a lemon wheel.
You could even stir it with the cinnamon stuff, right?
She just did.
Yeah, you could. A lemon wheel. You put it in.
Bravo.
There you go.
Close. Let's see it.
Right up. It's really light.
It's really light, isn't it?
Nice.
All right.
All right, well, cheers to that, and we can move on. Thank you so much. We need a picture of that so we can send out the recipe in the email.
So one quick thing, the protein that Margot and I picked is chicken. So I have already, for time purposes, cooked the cubes, and it was three complete breasts. That's about right for Margot and I for a week. So that's all ready to go. And that took me about 15 minutes to do that.
Wait, did you marinate it?
Yeah.
And what did you marinate it?
Okay, so I marinated it
Here,
ahead
I
of
can
time.
do it. I can show it. This is my marinated chicken.
Cool.
So it's all chopped
and you
up.
use the same thing.
Yeah, I did the same thing. It's garlic, toasted sesame oil, and some soy sauce. And it's been marinating for about 30 minutes. So I'm cooking that tonight, actually, because I didn't do it ahead of time.
And when I did it, Ellie, I just threw the marinade and everything right in with the meat, and it cooked.
Yeah, it's really good, too.
And it's really good. It's really toasty.
So the chicken is all done, ready to go. It's right here. It smells fabulous.
And when we're done, normally we do this food prep style, so we're putting it in the containers that we're going to then put in the fridge. But I am actually going to make up a dish of stir fry. Are you all right there?
Yeah, my spices decided to fall everywhere.
Spices are being nasty.
That's what happened.
Okay, and then I'm also going to make the noodles that we're making. I'm making lo mein noodles, which I'd never made before until we were in the test kitchen, and they turn out very much like spaghetti. They're a little softer than spaghetti, and they don't get kind of mushy like spaghetti. So, but you can use rice noodles, spaghetti, fettuccine, lo mein.
I'm using fettuccine noodles tonight.
Good. And I think those look a lot like the like Chinese restaurant lo mein. So I'm gonna make lo mein, and I'm gonna make rice right now.
And we are going to eat it tonight.
And we're gonna eat it tonight.
We're so excited about that. We want to say happy holidays too. I don't know if you guys noticed our t-shirts. We have exclusive holidays t-shirts for the DFAM. And I just want to thank all of our live viewers for tuning in live tonight. I hope you are meal prepping along with us. Please ask any questions. I've got my eye on the chat right up here close to the sink. And then also a website is coming in early 2021. So all of these recipes will be available to you anytime, not just in your email inbox, but also on the inner Googles. So we are going to get started with our Szechuan sauce. How is it, Ellie?
It's good. It's still a little hot, so I'm letting it cool down, but it's really good. It wakes you up.
It wakes you up.
All right. So we are starting with the 25, which seemed like a lot of peppers to me.
Chilies.
I made
Mine have been soaking for a little bit, so they're a lot softer. When you get them, they're all dried. When you soak them for about half an hour, and it softens it up so you can blend them. So that's what I'm gonna do.
So we have two different dried peppers. For some reason, our market, Bridge Street Market, has so many dried peppers. And so ours actually are I think they're more of a Mexican pepper, right?
Yeah.
So, but Ellie has more of an Asian pepper, correct?
Yeah, mine are dried red chilies.
Okay, and so
I'm blending right now.
And then so you're gonna want to mute definitely when you do that. And then what I am going to do is pull the peppers out. They've been soaking for about an hour here. And then what you want to do is reserve the water because you may need to add it for your, is it a cup of water in the end. So it's nice and you can see it looks flavored water.
It looks dangerous.
So yes, and you definitely want to be careful with this depending on the heat of your peppers. So those are going in the blender with a half a cup of this water. So I'm going to pour this in.
Don't inhale, but whatever you just blended it is spicy. I just did that.
And also, when you're doing TikTok videos, while you are making this with the lid off of your blender, that is never a good, not the whole lid, just this inner part. That made for a very interesting morning here. All right, can we mute? I don't think, should we mute, or is ours not that big of a deal? Because it's
Just go quickly. You're not
okay.
Oh,
You definitely do not want to take a big breath in here.
I just
Okay. So that is it. Now we are going to get to some of the slicing and dicing of things. So we're going to need that for the peanut sauce. So I'm not even going to clean it.
Rice.
It's going to be just fine. A quarter of a cup of sesame oil, which we have right here. I know. It's very
yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
did that. I did that too. My bad.
Chopped onion, garlic, and ginger. So Ellie, tell everyone ever since we started meal prepping, what you and your friends at school have been doing.
Well, me and my friend have been meal prepping every week, and we've been going to the gym. I've been taking vitamins, and ever since then, I've been feeling so much better. It's kind of been a little slump for the past 3 months. And finally, one day we were like, maybe we should stop sleeping until 11 in the morning and Uber eating every single meal we have. And so we just decided to start doing. So we got a membership at Planet Fitness, and it was so cheap. It's only $20 a month, and I rationalized it very easily. And so we go about 5 times a week, and ever since then, my body is like changing so fast. I'm having muscles that I haven't seen on my body before, and that's always fun.
So
And I feel so much better.
And Ellie came home. The kids were home for 24 hours over the weekend, and she was downstairs when we got back from working out, doing her workout in our gym downstairs. So that's good. The main thing is that you feel better.
I do.
And your friend had never meal prepped before, right?
Yeah, our first meal prepping, we didn't realize how long it was going to take because we did both of our meals in my kitchen, and it was for the entire week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So we had probably like 10 separate meal prep containers each, and we decided to go shopping at about 8 o'clock at night, and we didn't get done meal prepping until 3 in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that was because you decided to use dry beans, right? And that's
Yeah. We had never cooked dried beans before, and we didn't realize it was a 3-hour-long process to cook them.
Yeah, it takes a while, but I definitely think it's worth it.
You guys, that's the only way that you learn is by doing. There is no feedback without action.
Yeah, we brought a chair into the kitchen at 2:30 in the morning and just stared at these beans for the longest time, like yelling at them because it took way too long.
Yelling at them?
Yelling at them.
All right, so I have blended my peppers with the water. I chopped my onion. I chopped my garlic. And now I am grating my ginger because when we were in the test kitchen, I chopped it. And some of the people that ate the test kitchen Szechuan sauce did not appreciate, as I would, the extremely large chunks of ginger.
Yeah. My store
Burn on the way down. It's no good.
Yeah, the store that I went to go shopping, they were out of fresh ginger. I would suggest that more than the dried ginger that I bought, just because it's so much more flavorful and it adds like a little more consistency to your sauce.
All right, Steve's grabbing the food can. And you have to be really careful whenever you're grating anything to make sure you don't grate your finger, but I just love ginger. The kids know that. I would put it in everything growing up, and it would burn.
It will clear your sinuses up.
There is a reason why it's in cuisine. All of these things were in medicine before they came to the kitchen. The reason why they're in the kitchen is because this food is your medicine, and it's very antifungal, very inflammatory, antimicrobial, and it smells.
It smells so good. You and I have done ginger shots before.
Ooh,
Ginger shots are good.
Burns on the way down. Okay, so now we're gonna get our saucepan ready.
Dog we got the dog cam. Chester.
Chester. Hi.
Oh my gosh, he can hear you. Say it again.
Chester. Chester.
Where is he?
Jesse.
All right.
Here.
Where's Sissy?
You want dinner? You want dinner?
Where's she? Oh, sorry.
All right.
I'm preoccupied.
We got preoccupied with the dog. All right, we are putting the sesame oil in the pan. We have just the medium heat going here. This sauce takes the longer of the two. The other sauce, you just dump it all in the
Blender.
in the blender.
Do you guys use sesame oil or toasted sesame oil?
You know what? This is toasted sesame oil.
Do you prefer one or the other?
I prefer regular sesame oil, not the toasted sesame oil.
Toasted is strong. It's a stronger sesame flavor. I like the toasted.
Are these clean?
Yeah, I can clean the woodwork. You can use that. That is garlic. Yeah. It's like the camera can't keep up with you for some reason.
Rice vinegar.
You guys hear that? And I wish you could see it. Here.
I need that pretty soon. But...
So what we want to wait till these get soft, and then we're going to add the peppers and the other ingredients.
All right.
Soy sauce. Salt.
All right. Let's see.
The reason why I love all these recipes is because you use very similar ingredients, and you can get so many different recipes with it. It's great.
So many different recipes. We're going to throw this in here. It's always good to start with an empty dishwasher and a clean. It's unbelievable how south your refrigerator can go south so quickly. Do you guys agree?
Yeah. All right, you're ready for whatever is next in here.
All right, so blend the chilies in a saucepan. Add the salt, pepper, chili mixture. Okay, here we go. We're gonna add salt.
How did you guys make yours so thick? How long did you put it in the pan for?
We just cooked it down until it got really thick.
Okay, cool. Because mine's kind of watery right now.
It'll cook down.
Okay, cool.
And thick it up. What?
I really am afraid to inhale this.
You should be. It's dangerous. It's hot.
There's so
But you had it when you were home. By the time you cook with it, it's like a concentrated sauce. You put 2 tablespoons in the whole batch,
yeah,
and it just flavors things that way.
You know what? I'm gonna buzz this. I see some big chunks in there. I'm gonna buzz it one more time,
Okay.
just to make sure that everything is small. I just don't like running the blender for so long. Well, live because it's kind of loud. But I also don't want to end up into a huge chili.
All right, my Szechuan sauce is thickening right now.
Okay, we're not gonna breathe.
While you guys are doing that, I'm gonna start on my rice.
Okay.
My rice, I washed it a few times, so it got a little less sticky and cleaner because I have issues of rice getting stuck to the bottom of my pot.
I did that too.
And I'm also gonna add some sesame oil to the bottom of it just so it doesn't stick as much. I don't know, I've never tried it before, but something's gotta work.
All right, we're waiting for our food cam to.
Okay, go.
Ready? I'm gonna try not to breathe, but you can see. All right, and I'm gonna leave this in there because it's gonna be just fine for the Thai peanut sauce. And now we're just gonna pick them up a little bit. All right. So that's everything for, so Ellie, how are you on your Szechuan sauce? Is it just boiling down?
Yeah, it's simmering right now.
All right, so we'll move on to, and you have your rice going, and our rice is in the Instapot. If you haven't heard us rave about the Instapot yet, it will make your life so much easier. So we are switching to our Thai peanut sauce.
I love this. This has always been one of the quick meals that I make, just Thai peanut sauce with noodles. I made it for during one of my classes, and I kept tasting it until it tasted right to me. So none of these ingredients have to be exact. You can kind of do what, if you don't want it as spicy, you don't have to add as much chili to it, or you don't have to add as much sriracha. Because some people do not like spice, but I've been very accustomed to spice. Okay.
So we are trying to get more families to come together, to make food together, to enjoy it together, whether that's in person or virtually, like we get to do tonight every single week. So if you could take a moment and share our broadcast, we'll get more families making healthy food together. Let's see, we have a hello DFAM from Abby Marr. We have Teddy, I stole your warm lemon water trick. I used to do that a while ago and forgot until you mentioned it a few days ago, or a few weeks ago. So Abby, I forgot all about it too. And every time Teddy comes home, that's just her go-to beverage. Let's see, we have Nadine Pars in the house. You guys are so slick with the extra camera going on. Look at Steve, so cute. Steve, so cute.
You said that, Nadine?
The towel over the shoulder is always a lovely touch. That is how he always makes food. And we have the West Coast in the house. Dana Christian Lee saying hey, hey. We have Cosette. Happy birthday, Cosette. Hello, hello. Hey, Dana. All right, thanks you guys for chiming in. I love seeing your comments real time. All right, now we're back to the...
Did Cosette turn 19 this week?
Yes, she turned 19.
Happy birthday. I wasn't sure what it was.
Oh, baby.
Happy birthday. You are a young one. Seriously, your parents wanted you in school early.
Happy birthday.
Okay, what's next?
Let's see. Okay, so now we're moving over to the Thai peanut sauce. We have that up on the screen.
Mom, you're gonna kill me. I got garlic paste.
Oh.
I didn't want to cut garlic because garlic always looks on
How
my
many
fingers.
people, wait, I want to know in the chat, how many people watching live or on demand, how many people do that? It's
I want to know how good it is, though.
so tempting.
It might be really, really good.
Every time I chop garlic, it sticks on my fingers. The smell sticks on my fingers for 3 days after. I wash my hands constantly, but it's just like a little presence of garlic always on my fingies, and I don't like it.
I know. I do that too. You know that every Friday I make nachos, so I chop onions at least every Friday, which means all Saturday morning I can still smell my hands all onion. Luckily, Mom doesn't mind it that much.
We have, I love our Nacho Fridays. They're so awesome. All right, so Thai peanut sauce makes 1 cup. Both of these sauces make approximately 1 cup. We can't forget about our Szechuan sauce over here. What happened to my stir? Do I use the spoon?
Use the spoon now, the one with red on it. The stir really wasn't good.
So it's still a little bit liquidy. We're going to let that go. Did you talk about your noodles you had going?
Lo-mein noodles are cooking. It takes about 15 minutes for them to cook, and Alexa is watching them for me. Oops, I said her name.
Alexa, how much time left on the timer? There we go.
I added all my ingredients into the blender. And the only blender I have is for shakes, so I use this for basically everything. My shakes kind of have a funky taste.
You are resourceful. Hey, we were watching a video today, Ellie, on YouTube, and it was a guy. It's called Peaceful Culinary or something like that. No, Peaceful Cuisine. He's a Japanese. I think he's a photographer.
Videographer.
And it was interesting to see his kitchen because he didn't have a stove or a range. They just have like a hot plate.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
So, and he was doing amazing cooking with it. So you could get along without all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, when I used for one of our grocery chains here, I made every single recipe on my website with a blender, a food processor, a toaster oven, and a is that thing called a hot pot? Like
a hot plate.
A hot plate. That's it. That's all I needed. I made absolutely everything. From lasagnas to pizzas, you name it. A half a cup of peanut butter, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, and 2 tablespoons of sauce.
Okay.
And that was a little too thick, so I had to add some water to it to thin it down. I also accidentally got crunchy peanut butter because I did not look at the label.
Okay, we got Mexican chilies. You have crunchy peanut butter. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done. That's what I always say, right?
That is funny.
All right, one of the things that I haven't talked about yet on here is when you're making recipes and pulling everything. We did talk about mise en place, put everything in place before you get started. That's something that the kids, Ellie and Teddy in particular, used to do a lot for me as a busy working mom. They would pull the ingredients and then I would just make it. So that's one tip for parents that maybe haven't watched yet. The second thing is, I can only remember 3 things at a time. So if I'm doing it for myself, I always tell myself the 3 different things, and then I'll pull those things. Or if you just heard out loud, I said a half a cup of peanut butter, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. Then do those, and then move on to the next 3.
All right. So for everyone that got the recipes in their email, you remember that we had 3 bases that we used to put all of the stir fry on. There was noodles, rice, and then the third thing was lettuce wraps. And how it's all it is the kind of the middle part of an iceberg head of iceberg lettuce. But one of the tricks that we came up with was to keep those fresh. Wrap them in damp paper towels and put them right back in the refrigerator, and it'll keep them really crispy. So that's all these are. And you can load the whole stir fry in them and wrap them up. You might have to put like a toothpick through it or something like that. But it's an easy way to eat these not quite on the go, but it's a quick way to get a really nice meal in. And that crunchy cold with the hot stir fry is just a really good combination. So wrap them up in paper towel. I almost said toilet paper. That would be weird. Paper towel, and it'll keep it crispy.
I think we all have hoarding toilet paper on our minds. I love when you can just throw everything in a blender and blend it. It's so nice.
I gotta move your computer. All right, there's that. You gotta get your stuff out of the way.
Oh, almost done. How's our chef?
Right now, mine's all blended, but I'm adding a little more spice to it because it's not as spicy as I'd like it to be, and it tastes a little more peanut buttery than I like. I like a lot of spice. I got this spicy chili sauce, and I don't know what the difference between that and sriracha are, but I don't know. Hopefully, it does something.
Really, very garlicky. That's why it's so good.
God, I love sriracha.
Oh, that makes sense.
How are we doing?
Okay, I am not cleaning up as I go like normal. I want to make sure we finish on time.
Okay, we got about 5 minutes on the sauce and we're good to go.
Garlic,
What do you want me to do with it?
red
Put it in a little bowl just so we can see what it looks like.
I want it in a meal prep bowl. Like a square one. Yeah, perfect. And then if you're going to use it to make, you just pull it right out of there. All right, and then we have red pepper flakes, sriracha, and a green onion.
You are literally reading the recipe.
Well, this week it was really a collab between Steve and Ellie, so I made this in the test kitchen, but when I don't physically write it out, it's hard. Can't remember it.
Since I have exams coming up, I wanted to make something really easy. And that I can have I can change the taste profile whenever I wanted. So did you hear what I said? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Say it again.
Oh, I was just saying how since exams are coming up this week, I wanted to make something really easy and warm. So I would have that just to pull out when I'm in between study breaks.
I have found that having stir fry ingredients in your refrigerator all week has been awesome because there's so many different possibilities that you have. The other thing is if anyone has a family that is not into Asian food, you could still do a huge chunk of this stuff. Make it. Tell people I'm doing a chicken bowl tonight. It's rice and chicken and veggies, and use some different seasoning. It's just such an easy, quick, fast meal for a really yummy, warm meal. So just having all this stuff this week has been awesome.
Yeah, it's really good.
Winner. It was a good one. We got to figure out.
Ellie, this one was fun. It was fun doing the photography for it.
And it's different.
It's going to be loud. 1 second. Oh, you guys. Oh, it smells so good. We're going to taste it before I take it out of here just to make sure I didn't get anything. You got to think about a lot of changing banners and.
Mine's really good.
It is so good. It is so good. All right, so
I can eat this with a spoon.
let's check the food cam. Is this on right now? You're backstage.
You got to do it on the
Okay. All right, we're going to be cam on so you guys can check out the Szechuan sauce. That has been, there you go. You're live.
Dang, how does it look like that?
I think it is done. All right. Do you want to talk about your noodles? Noodling over there? No?
The noodles are perfect. They're really easy. They're boiling in water. And, there's nothing special. Read the packaging. Just make sure that
What kind of noodles are they?
I already talked about it. They're lo mein. You can overcook them and they'll get mushy. So that's the one thing. I've got about 3 minutes left on those.
So right now I'm waiting on my Szechuan sauce, and my peanut sauce is done, and my rice is cooking. So I'm gonna top some vegetables.
Nice.
And I have them all washed. And
This is a 2-cup container, so we made about 1 cup of Szechuan sauce for a recipe.
Here, I'm giving you stuff that we had chopped up before.
So you guys look at that. We have 2 kind of, complicated, not really complicated, but interesting sauces done. And you got a cocktail recipe, and it's only been 34 minutes.
doing really
So
well.
how awesome is that? Just think about what you can do on a regular basis, you guys. The whole idea with this Meal Prep Sunday is that you commit to the rhythm. You know, if maybe you can't join us live every week, just pick a time that works for you on demand. And, you know, the recipes always go out on Friday. You can shop Friday night, Saturday, clean out that refrigerator that gets so bad so fast.
Shop before 8 o'clock at night.
Try
Or
to.
start cooking before 11.
You got to pick the right night too. Like Friday night at Bridge Street it's like party night. It's insane. Everyone goes shopping.
I just went shopping tonight for these groceries, and at 4 o'clock it was busy as heck.
Right. Looking good.
All right.
Okay, so one, and everyone that has received the recipes, this sauce is spaghetti sauce or marinara or Alfredo sauce. Really, it's like a base for the flavoring for the stir fry. So what you do is you just take like 2 big heaping teaspoons of the sauce, and that goes in the stir fry. And then when you're doing your stir fry, you might add liquid like broth to that, and that's what you kind of make the sauce for the whole dish. So it's a little bit different than we're used to when we, you know, make like a sauce for spaghetti or something like that.
Oh, man, I don't want to waste one.
So
bit
good.
of
All
this.
right, things are.
Steve garnished it, and I wasn't completely done.
I'm sorry.
And, well, I've got like 2 tablespoons. That's a meal here.
All right,
You can also add, the really good thing about stir fry is that you can add anything you want. We had it last night before I had to drive back to Ann Arbor, and we just kept adding things like water chestnuts or baby carrots or baby corn.
Baby corn.
Baby corn. Onions, whatever you like or don't like.
All right, I have to strain my. Oops.
All right.
Coming in.
Whipping out my meal prep containers.
Wow, I did not clean up your side. Let's get moving here, Martha. All right, let's check the comments real quick. See, we have Chrisette is saying, thank you. I loved all the videos you said that you showed me. And are you guys making this in Lansing, East Lansing? Let us know. So fun. Okay, let's go back. And we are going to go to, let's see. Are we going to cut veggies now?
Yeah.
Okay. Veggies for the stir fry.
All right, I'm gonna add just a teeny tiny little bit of light oil. I'll use the sesame to the noodles just to keep them separated. All right.
So let us know if you guys have any questions, if you tried the recipes, and
Oh, we've already had people send us their pictures.
oh, we did. You guys, I've
That
been getting
is
the greatest
so
pictures.
Cool.
It is so fun to see people make these recipes. So
It's like the
please,
biggest form of flattery.
that's exactly what we're hoping for. More people making more good food at home. Eating it together with your family. A couple of things. You could please, let's see, do I have the meal prep hashtag here? I think I do. Did I? I thought I did.
Ow!
Just curious. What'd you do?
Are you okay?
My fingy off.
That would be.
I'm not used to cutting onions so big for the stir fry, so my hand-eye coordination was a little off.
I don't
Well,
think
the
you did. You asked
hashtag is, Ellie, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. No blood.
The hashtag is DFAM meal prep. So there'll be two M's right next to each other. DFAM meal prep. I would love to search that and see not only just your food, but also some smiley, happy faces, whether it's yours or your family's, people coming together and enjoying it together.
All right, we got a couple things of noodle.
Onion and celery.
Yum. I think we gotta move your computer down again. Computer in front of the sink is probably not optimal. Put water on it. Okay, rice.
Okay, look at this. The counter is filling up with awesome food.
How we doing? 40 minutes.
Can we get
6:40.
these in some meal prep containers so then they look closer?
Not too big. And if you think you're cutting them too big, remember if you're making stir fry, they're gonna shrink. They're gonna soften up. What I love about these recipes too is there's nothing it has to be exact. That's why I'm afraid of baking, because everything in baking has to be so exact. But in cooking, you can make it like whatever you want because everybody's taste buds are different.
And I love making things like this because everybody has their food preferences, and as much as parents, we need to say sometimes you get what you get. What is it, Ellie? You get what you get, and don't make a
fit.
Don't make a fit. You get what you get. Don't make a fit. As long as the kids are getting some veggies in their bodies, and maybe
it also gives the kids a chance to speak up for what they want. If they don't like something, then they can ask for something else or a substitute, because there's so many amazing different kinds of vegetables that you can add to stir fry. If you want to add beans to it or like the snow peas, you can do that, and the kids will learn what their tastes are.
I think stir fry is a great. If you've got everything prepped, I think it's a great food to let little kids learn to cook.
Yeah,
everything's there. They're learning different things, and honestly, for a lot of people, this is like the first adult meal that you learn to make. Is like, I learned to make chicken stir fry, and I can't tell you, right when Mom and I graduated, we were making stir fry like crazy because it's like healthy and it's quick. It can be cheaper, but it's a great learning recipe for kids. All right, the rice is like pro status rice.
Okay, so we have our protein, we have our wraps, it sounds like our rice is done, and he's plating that up. We have the lo mein noodles. Oh, talk a little bit. Have you guys talked about the noodles and like the different noodles that you can use?
Yeah, we talked about that. I said I'm using fettuccine because I like fettuccine noodles. I also just burnt my Szechuan sauce, so make sure you keep an eye on that.
Oh, yes. Well, ours is plated up. I think we boiled ours for a little bit too long.
Here tonight?
Yeah, it doesn't look like the same amount that we had the other day. I don't know.
Oopsies.
I have a little left over from our test kitchen. So I'm trying to clear the way so I can cut some veggies here for our stir fry. We've got plenty of time. I don't want to end up with a mess in the kitchen.
Here's my little Szechuan sauce. It is potent.
Potent?
Don't take a deep breath.
Yeah, no, don't do that. None of that. Oh,
So Stevie had us over this week. He made a charcuterie board. And do you want to talk about the other piece that he had there for you?
Stevie made, and I told him to make a video. He made homemade venison,
excuse me.
and it was really good. If you're a jerky type person, I loved it. As a matter of fact, he just gave me some more today. But he is gonna prepare another batch of it, and he's got this little apartment, and he makes it right in the kitchen of his apartment. So I thought that was a cool way for him to do that. So he's going to videotape it for us and share the recipe.
How cool is that?
I love venison jerky. I had a teriyaki venison jerky once, and it was one of the better things I had teriyaki venison jerky once that was homemade, and it was so good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And I thought it was very thoughtful. He had a whole charcuterie board. Hopefully I can share a photo of that with you guys this week. We have so much good stuff. It's hard to keep up with it all. He made us this great charcuterie board, and he had the venison jerky separate, not touching anything. For me, I think probably did that for me. The nice thing about having all this meal prep all the time, and if you guys are watching live, let us know if you agree. We open our refrigerator, and now, like, there's nothing to eat. Now I open the refrigerator and say, there's nothing to eat, but it is a joke because there's chili, and there's rice, and there's Asian-inspired food, and we have so much. We even had to freeze some things. I think some of the Mexican. We still have that in the freezer.
We froze some bean dip.
We froze it. We have bean dip.
I don't know if bean dip freezes, but we froze it.
We're gonna see.
So I'm gonna make up a plate of stir fry. And the way that we've done this, a lot of times when you just make stir fry from scratch, you actually will cook the meat all when you're gonna have dinner. So we have like pre-cooked it because we're food prepping for the week. So that's like one of the last things that you add is the cooked, pre-cooked meat. Really all you're gonna do is warm it up with the veggies.
Do you need any of this?
Nope, I'm gonna use all the stuff that we had from the other day. Oh, and today I bought a little bag of coleslaw. This is all the exact same stuff that goes in stir fry. It's just cabbage and carrots and red cabbage. So I'm just gonna take some of this and throw it in there also.
Sweet. Hello, new viewers. Welcome, welcome. Let us know if you have any questions. If you would like these recipes to magically end up in your inbox, just go to www.dfam.life and
What do I do now?
get them.
What do you mean?
All right, so are you done?
I think so. I mean, should I cook my chicken?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna have dinner tonight?
I think so. I hope so. Sorry, it might be loud. I got hands.
Okay, so if you received the recipe, you'll see that we have kettle cooked peanuts and then some spicy peanuts on the recipe, included in the recipe as a garnish. But two things that we didn't think about until after we sent the recipes out are the water chestnuts and the baby carrots.
Baby corn.
Baby corn.
I did that too. And they're so fun. I love baby corn. It's just so cute.
You don't cut them, you just throw them in. That's one of the last things that goes in.
You guys, that's super easy. So the water chestnuts are all pre-cut.
I got shredded carrots because I wanted to make a bunch of lettuce wraps, and I've noticed that shredded carrots are better for lettuce wraps. I don't know why. Just a preference.
Will you finish cutting these?
Yeah.
I can get this all out of the way.
No, peanut sauce or Szechuan tonight.
I'll try the Szechuan. I didn't have that yet. I mean, I tasted it, but I didn't have it in the stir fry.
That's fun.
Beautiful.
So you guys, a great snack also will be some of these freshly cut veggies. And I'm putting them in a bowl.
Oh, this is going in there.
Some of the fresh freshly cut veggies, which now have all disappeared, into the stir fry. And this peanut sauce is so good. Just as a quick snack, just be careful with the peanut sauce because it's based in peanut butter. And you could honestly just eat it as peanut sauce soup, but you probably don't want to do that. Like Steve said, just a tablespoon or two.
Yep, I put 2 tablespoons in this batch. This is gonna be.
Don't they have really mini corns too, like mini corns?
Yeah, these are kind of big mini corns.
They're teenage corns instead of baby corns.
So Ellie, do you feel like you're saving more money?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. I'm saving so much money. And a lot of time too, because I don't have to like go drive somewhere to pick up food or like decide what I'm eating that night and then go to the store and buy it and then make it. I have it all wrapped out for the week.
I can't tell you the stress, let's focus on the positive, the calmness I feel every day at about 3 or 4 o'clock, just knowing, oh, we have something really easy in the refrigerator and we can eat on time because we're not going to be running to the grocery store at the last second, or not so much right now, but in the past, like running to a restaurant at last minute when we're way too hungry. So nice. So it is 6:51, you guys. I feel very calm. It feels good. Are you almost done? You should get the food cam on your stir fry over there.
No, it looks good.
No?
Yeah.
You want the food cam?
Nope.
No?
I mean, we can, but it's probably going to be done by the time we get the food camera.
Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to
I'll show what my peanut noodles look like because I made them like a few days ago. You literally saturate the noodles in as much peanut sauce as you want, and they're so good.
So good. Oh.
And put some chicken in there.
Okay.
Amazing.
You guys, look at this color. And I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. Okay, let's check. We're going to remove this from the stream. We will check comments. And let's see. I'm going to remove that. All right. Look at this food that we have. Amazing. Oh, look, you even have garnish.
I know, that's why I got it.
Look at Ellie even has time to sip cocktails.
I always make time for that.
So,
Let's check the comments. All
I should have
right.
made like a mulled wine. That would have been good.
Ooh, mulled wine. That would have been good.
what is mulled wine?
I'm not sure. I know it's a winter thing, and I know you put spices and make it hot.
Winter
But-
name.
I believe it is, you put mulling spices in the wine and then you warm it up just like you would cider. So all of those things that we would put in a little spice bag for cider.
Oh yeah, so it's probably like a lighter red that you would use. Not like a dark, heavy one like this.
Look at that. All right, we'll put Cosette and Teddy are joining us. And from Teddy, yes, we are cooking up a storm. So my
Teddy
guess,
better be making the stir fry.
what?
Teddy.
She better be making the stir fry.
I love it. So you guys, if you would like the recipes, go to www.dfam.life or I'll get on screen here, or you can text family 2616-344-4401. The emails will magically show up in your email inbox. You do have to confirm that you are not a robot, so make sure you get the confirmation email.
Make sure you're not a robot.
Make sure you're not a robot first, and make sure you actually open that confirmation email, click the link inside, that's all you have to do, and then the recipes magically show up. So You guys, how are we doing? I think we are done, and this is the fastest meal prep to date.
I knew it was going to be. I'm a winner again, like always.
You're done?
One. Yeah, I'm done. I think I'm
You're
done.
done, and is your chicken done?
There.
No, but that was just kind of an extra thing that I decided to do.
Yeah,
It
you
wasn't
were in
necessary.
Oh, so and you discussed the other proteins that you could potentially use already, right?
No, we did not.
Let's discuss some.
But
other
in the
proteins.
recipe, in the email, I just mentioned pork. You can do beef easily.
Tofu.
Tofu is a great one. Tofu and tempeh, because it's firm, and when you're flipping it around, like pieces of fish, it'd have to be a really firm fish to be able to do this. But shrimp is the other thing that would be really, really
Oh,
good.
shrimp would be good.
Right on. All right, let's food cam this thing.
All right,
Oh,
you
you could
guys.
also make
This is the
fried
fastest
rice.
one
Why did we
ever.
think about
Thank you to
that?
all the live viewers. Let's see.
Ooh, look at that. That looks so good.
Go team. Daddy, I love that one. Go team. So oh wait, did you turn on the cam is engaged? Check that out. Are we sharing that?
Yeah, that's enough for both of us.
You guys, these spicy kettle cooked peanuts are so good. Look at all that food. You guys, we made that and talked
Oh,
to
I'll
you.
do mine.
So if you weren't talking and in your kitchen,
Here's
you
mine.
could follow these recipes so fast. What is that? Oh, everything's done.
You've
And
got all your
I'm
containers.
waiting on my rice and my chicken.
Good job, Ellie.
Nice. That's got
Yeah.
to feel so. One of the things that Ellie's friend said, Ellie, you said he had all of his meal prep in his hand, and what did you say?
It was so cute. He was holding it all and he was so excited because he made it all himself. I helped as much as I could, but I wanted him to make it himself. He held it on, he was just smiling so hard. He's like, look at this. I did this. It's cute.
All right. Taste it.
I love that. I love that. Let's taste it. Oh, that Szechuan sauce.
Is it too spicy?
It
Or is
is.
it good?
It is probably too spicy for most, but
It
perfect.
cleans your nostrils out just the right amount.
Perfect
Your sinuses
spicy.
are clear.
It's probably going to kill all the bacteria or any fungus.
Oh, that's not that bad. It's not that spicy.
Good. You guys, I have two questions for you live viewers. Number one, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Number two, please remember to post your pictures with your food and your smiling faces. Remember, I'm looking at the wrong camera. Remember to hashtag DFAM meal prep. DFAM meal prep, so we can give you a shout out on social media and in our news and in our weekly emails. Also, I have two questions for you. Number one, remember, a website is coming soon. If we had merch, would you want it?
Oh my gosh, so many people have come up to me and it's like, why didn't you get me one of those shirts? Like Jack said something and one of my other roommates said something. And I was like, I didn't know you guys wanted it.
We have had the same thing here on our end. So we just need to know if you guys are interested. That's something that we can be adding to our website. And then my other question is, in the beginning, we were toggling between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. It just worked with the guests the last couple of weeks that we needed to be at 6 p.m. I didn't think that would be a good time for people, but it seems to be. So put your vote in the comments, 3 p.m., 6 p.m., or if you want to keep it toggling week by week, 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Let me know. I like keeping things consistent. And as a mom with 3 little kids, I thought 3 p.m. would work best, but we're here for you. And we don't have little kids anymore. So let us know what time works best for you, and let us know if you'd be interested in merch. Remember to post your pics. Ellie, anything else before we call it a wrap?
Stay happy and healthy, and good luck on your exams if anybody's taking exams.
Oh,
Good luck on your exams.
Good luck,
I gotta work
guys.
on that tonight.
Yes.
Done on
good
the
luck.
18th?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Done? All right. We'll see you home pretty soon.
Good luck on your exam. You'll be fueled for it, and
Keep going to the gym. That is so
I know.
good for a day of time.
I know.
I
My
know.
chest is sore. My chest is sore from yesterday.
Yes,
Good.
my chest is sore too.
Good.
Let's see. Is there anything else we forgot? Did you want to add anything?
Nope. We got a ton done, and here we are chit chatting.
I know, you guys. This is fun.
This is awesome. All right, Ellie,
This
good
is
job.
so
This was a really good menu.
Thank you. Thank you.
And next week, Teddy is in the house. So keep an eye on your email inbox and social
Teddy's
media.
doing
for that.
exams. We were laughing that her thing might be rice and hot water. I don't have time.
And lemons.
And lemons. Right. All right. Are we saying goodnight?
Yeah, and if you guys have anything you want us to show you, let us know too. We'd love to.
Or send us your recipes, because it would be fun to have, like, for us to do someone else's recipes and turn it into a meal prep. We'd be happy to do that.
That's fun. Lots of fun ideas. All right. Do you want to turn it off?
Yeah, I can. All right. Good night, everyone. See you later.
Bye.
Bye, Alibaba. Love you.
Bye.